Well, hello everyone. How are you? Guess what? It's time for another TWAB and some secrets. So let's get to it. The TWAB came out today. There's not really anything that's like major big changes. It's just sort of like going over everything they talked about before. You know, the Vidoc. We have, the Beyond Light roadmap. You got the, whatever you're accessing here. Talked about the Vault, Gambit, all that stuff. But this is the important things. Archives beginning November 10th. 2 new kiosks will be available in the tower. First up is the Quest Archive, found next to the Postmaster. Our hope is that this removes some of the confusion trying to track down the odd quest you may have discarded. Additionally, it will be a place for veteran players to pick up the new Light Quest on November 10th, which is pretty solid. And if they have a strong desire to experience new player tutorials, they can get reintroduced to the Cosmodrome, which I think is pretty cool. Screen, Ben. Next, and I actually like this a lot, is a monument to the Lost Lights Exotic Archive. This is where you're going to be able to go and get any legendary, pinnacle, or pursuit weapon, along with any exotics that are tied to quests that have been retired. In order to honor the amount of time investment, players will have to collect Glimmer, Destination Materials, Masterwork Materials, Exotic Cipher, or Ascendant Shard in order to buy the exotic or legendary that they desire. So for any of the really long and difficult quests, it's probably going to have another set of very long and difficult requirements that you are going to have to complete in order to just, flat purchase the exotic. I think this is really cool. They're also introducing a currency called Spoils of Conquest that can only be acquired by completing raids. And then it'll allow you to get previously vaulted raid exotics and things like that, which is exactly the kind of system I've been hoping they'd bring into Destiny for a long time. You can go back to some videos a while ago, even as far back as VOG, and I talk about a token system. And I think that that's something that's been in the MMO space for a while, and we've been wanting to see it in Destiny, and now we're going to get to see it. So the Spoils of Conquest is essentially a raid token that you'll be able to use to get these old exotics that you may have missed out on. I'm happy that they're implementing it now. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that currency in the system going forward. So now we have a whole bunch of other big changes. There's going to offer you a quest to get an exotic cipher on a weekly cadence. And then we have all of these changes down here. And then, of course, your spicy ramen coupon. Yay, that's awesome. But let's talk about what everyone wants to talk about. Secrets. So right now, there is an ARG at Bungie. And if you have a verified collector's edition attached to your account, you can type in that code here. Or, well, you can enter that code, okay? And then after you've entered that code, you're going to do this. You're going to type choose in here and hit analyze. This will unlock the next stage of the website for you, where you'll be able to pull an image right here and submit it to all the folks over at Raid Secrets. I will be putting a link to this document below so you can kind of follow all the instructions. We're not really sure what this ARG is going to lead to. I hope personally that it's going to be, something like super interesting, maybe starting off a quest for everybody, but it's a little close to the end of the season for that. So what we might be getting at this point is the lore that will fill in the gap in time when the game is down, or it could be setting up an exotic quest that we do after the raid is unlocked. There's a whole lot of different possibilities here, but they're all very exciting. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you had a good time catching up on the Destiny news with me. Almost as much of a good time as I've had catching up with you. And I'll talk to you next time. Peace.